watching, and now the band. We're here with Alec from IATT. Is that how it's pronounced?
Yes, sir. Yep. You got it.
IATT for those of you not in the know. Um, so you guys just put out, I say just May 8th, it
hmm
came out, Etheric Realms of the Night.
Yes.
What a wild fucking album that is, dude.
Cool, man. Yeah. Well, thanks.
So let me ask you, like, we're just gonna like jump right into it. I know you guys are really like focused on concept albums, sort of, of the sort, right?
For sure.
And this one seems to be, or is not even seems to be, is really focused on the different stages of sleep, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So a lot of stages, obviously, like a lot of thought went into this. So,
hmm
like, how much research did you guys do on the psychological aspect of the different steps, or was this all like more theorized of
Um,
sorts?
a bit of both. We do technically we spend a decent amount of time in the writing process with all of our concepts that we do for our albums. We spend some time doing research and having like lengthy discussions as a band about theory and about psychology. A lot of our concepts are have like a grand theme, and then they all sort of boil down to an aspect of the human element. So there is absolutely that sort of like psychosis, psychology, I should say, in there, like kind of baked into the underlying theme of the album. So yes, in this one, we spent a considerable amount of time talking about not only like the effects of sleep and dream and sleep deprivation and different medical things like insomnia, somniphobia, and things like that. We spend a lot of time talking about like what dreams, like the feeling of dreams, like what sort of emotions like different dreams can evoke and things like that. So we nerd out about that kind of stuff when it comes to making a concept album, and we really go like whole hog into like let's give like a full kind of like human experience.
That's cool. Now, it's wild to think about, right? Because I don't think that generally we as humans get into the the different steps of sleep. We just kind of go through it, like, oh, we're just going to do whatever. And then we have essentially, there's some point you touch on almost every single part, of of what you guys wrote, like as a human. So
Yeah.
like for you particularly, is there an aspect of sleep that, I don't want to say irritates you, but something that like sticks out to you as like, this is really what fucks me up?
Yeah, for sure. I suffer from insomnia. I'm like an overthinker and uh, anxiety issues. So for me, insomnia is a big recurring theme that happens and disrupts my sleep cycle fairly regularly to the point where I will have maybe like I would say every 3 months or so, I'll have like a 3 or 4 night insomnia like stint where I will just like I'll go to sleep at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, wake up at 12, and I'll be up until 6, and then I'll try and get back to sleep. I'll sleep for an hour, and then I have to get on with my day kind of stuff. So I think insomnia is one that definitely affects me.
That's wild. Yeah, I would say that affects me, but I think my insomnia is dog or kid related.
That they don't help, I'll tell you that.
No, no, not at all. So, do you find yourself like doing things to help the insomnia, or are you at a point where it's just like, I just kind of fucking roll with it?
Uh I'm terrible with that, and I'll instantly go for my phone because I'm bored. You know what I mean? I got the wife and the dogs next to me. I don't want to wake anyone else up, so I'll just reach for the phone. Sometimes, if I'm feeling in the mood, I'll go upstairs and I'll work in my office. That's where I'm at right now, and I'll do like art stuff. In like at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes that's when I produce something like the most like wild stuff. So
Yeah,
it,
that
it's a
was
double-edged sword.
that was going to be my next question. Is like when you wake up, do you are you like, oh, I'm gonna fucking go create because I'm in that, you
Sometimes,
know, that's cool.
sometimes.
How many songs come out of that?
Um, d- in like insomnia mode, um, I won't really do a lot of like songwriting. What I will do is I'll have like a riff stuck in my head and I'll record like a voice, like I'll like hum a melody or something like that, and I'll save it for next time I meet up with the guys and we're like writing, or in the light of day when I have like more time to like sit down and like grab my instrument and like make some noise and that kind of shit.
Oh yeah.
Normally when I'm in like the creative mode, I'll do I work as a graphic designer, so I'll do like artwork. Like I do like band album artwork and logos and merch designs and things like that. So 3 a.m. is like clutch for like cooking like some like sick merch designs, like quietly.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure the wife appreciates that too. Like,
Yeah.
thanks for not waking me up. You're like, I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do the same shit. Well, when I'm up, it's like luckily I don't deal with that a whole lot, but like when I wake up, I'm like, okay, I do go right for my phone. Like I think everyone fucking does at this point.
It's so bad for you because they say like the blue light or whatever on the screen is like not it like keeps you awake and shit like that. But it's like right there. It's in your hand. You know what I mean? Like it's easy just like
And
to grab it and just like stare and just like
it's
waste hours.
always within reach. You're just
Yeah.
like, yep, it's
And
full.
I'll just lose hours. I'll just lose hours, just like
Yeah,
staring at it, which sucks.
we all we all do.
Mhm.
So back to the album, I guess, since we just like went a little side quest through
Yeah.
fucking Insomnia. Like what song on the album like stands out or is like the one you really want to perform live the most?
It's changed over the life cycle of the album so far. Right now, I would say Walk Amongst probably is like my favorite to perform. It's got killer hooks in it, and I'm a sucker for the saxophone elements in it, you know? So
Yeah. So do you guys try like do keyboard with those live?
we've got backing tracks for that specific application.
The dog's like, hey dad, I'm
Yeah,
fucking
sorry.
awake.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you're good.
Sorry about that.
Nah, I get it. My dogs, I'm like, my office is in the basement. I lock myself in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Like, don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
But my bedroom's right above. So, like, if they get rowdy, you hear it. I'm just like, fuckers.
That's part of having dogs, man.
Yep, it is. And I love, you love them.
Of
And it's
course.
like, I'm not going to beat you for it. But man, sometimes I just want to be like, no treat for you today, fucker. Uh, Not really. But um, I was going to go somewhere.
We were talking about my favorite track on the
Your
album.
favorite track
I
on the
said
album?
Walk Amongst, and you had asked
Yes,
about saxophone.
the tracks.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so we have backing tracks that will run for that stuff. However, I will say that one thing that I'm looking to do, probably not this year, but like early next year, I want to figure out a way. I think we're going to try and do like a live screening of the film, and we'll do like a pit orchestra style kind of thing, and we'll have like live saxophone, live violins. We'll play along with it too. So I think we're gonna look to do that next year.
That is fucking rad. I want to be there for that.
Swing by. We'll see. Maybe we could take it on the road. That might be kind of cool. Like to screen, like do a proper tour of like the film that we made,
Oh
and
yeah.
and do like a live pit orchestra style performance.
So okay, so how long did it take you guys to do the film?
Shit. Um, about 18 months. We did everything ourselves. We self-financed, we self-produced, we shot it, edited it. We had like a team that was like helping us, like we had actors and like we had a small crew like for filming it. But we did everything all ourselves on like a shoestring budget, and it took 18-ish months to do. And I'm happy to say that it got worldwide distribution. So now it's streaming live on Thunderflix. So people can go watch the full length film. It's out now. on Thunderflix.
Congratulations on that.
Thanks, Pete.
That's always like, I think that, first the, I guess going in, especially going into a film is something that a lot of us are really fucking afraid of. Like, I don't know what all goes into it or whatever, but you guys pulling it together and making it happen, that's huge. And then being able to get worldwide distribution. Sorry, something popped up on my computer and I'm like,
You're
what
good.
the fuck?
You're good.
Uh,
Yeah, so some insider baseball. I actually have I went to school for film. I graduated with a film degree and I jumped into a career in marketing and I was doing creative direction. So I've directed and produced like commercials for companies that have gone like nationally broadcast and things like that. So the production side of doing a music video, I've shot and I've edited a bunch of music videos for IATT and for other bands out there. Like that's part of what I do.
that's
Um,
cool.
but the sheer scope of okay, of a full length film, like a narrative that follows the entire album, that is the same length of the album. That was like a whole like it was a bucket list idea kind of thing that I wanted to do and never thought that I'd get the chance to do it. And just the album had such rich content in it that it made sense to try. Um, and then I was kicking myself like a month in. I was like, guys, I don't know if we could fucking do this. Like, I'm gonna kill myself trying to get through this fucking thing.
Or I'm gonna kill you guys, you motherfuckers. Yes.
I had like a come to Jesus moment. I was like, guys, you gotta fucking help me. I can't do this by myself. It's like a massive undertaking. And like we did, the troops rallied and we all fucking like worked together and made it happen. And now we're standing on the other side of this thing and we've got a feature length film that's, on a streaming platform next to like Ozzy Osbourne documentary and like Pantera and like Behemoth, like all these like massive bands that like we've been fans of forever. And now like our project like sits among those guys like as a film.
Yeah. So like you said you had like an idea to do that for so long. Do you remember what the catalyst was for that?
So I mean, I've always been a fan of music videos. That's the reason why I wanted to go to film school, was because I was a huge fan of music videos. I loved back in the day dating myself a little bit, like watching Headbangers Ball and like being obsessed with like, right,
Yeah.
being obsessed with like the art of like a fucking sick music video. Like your favorite band, you get to see them, you get to see the storyline and like all the creativity. So I was enamored by music videos from like an early age. And it was always my dream to do something like that, to do like a very like a long music video. And just it presented itself. It's like, hey, do you want to try and do this whole like black metal rock opera style like film?
Well, yeah, you've got, I mean, when you look at like rock operas, the two that stick out the most to me are the Who's Tommy and of course Pink Floyd The Wall. Like those two
For sure.
are, I to me, they're the giants in the field,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, clearly that was like our inspiration. We were like not inspiration, but like that was kind of like explaining this pitch to people. It's like think like Pink Floyd's The Wall, but black metal and like you know to set to this music and stuff. So that's literally what it is. If you're a fan of the album, we encourage people to watch the film because it's a whole nother like viewpoint of the material.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Now, how did you, I guess, is there dialogue outside of the album in the film? No?
No, so literally you could turn on the album and listen to it front to back um, with this whole visual narrative. So we are telling a story um, that follows along with the album. So you will watch a narrative, but it just doesn't have any dialogue.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Mhm.
I'm okay with it either way, you know what I mean? Like I'm here for the art of it, right?
Yes.
To see what people create is
Yeah.
like it kind of gives you an insight into how weird everyone's fucking brain is comparatively, which is it's such a great thing, dude. Like,
Yeah. 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 It's wild.
fuck. So, uh, here's big question.
Sure.
If you could go back and do like knowing what you know today versus when this part of the project began, is there something that you would change or do differently that you think other people would benefit from?
That's an awesome question. Things I would do differently. Honestly, this is going to sound so cheesy. I would not, I would squash all that self-doubt like early on. Like I spent a lot of time like lamenting and being like, I don't know if I could fucking do this. Like halfway through the project being like, guys, I don't know if we could fucking finish this thing. Fuck that shit, dude. Like fucking like put your head to the fucking like the grindstone or whatever it is and just fucking get it done. And that was literally what it was. It was like we had this crazy idea that we could make this thing happen. And then just through sheer willpower and just like we will get it done. It happened.
That's I that's such an important part though, right? Because I would be I'd be super interested to know. I do this to myself all the time, like how much time was wasted because you had that self-doubt. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? It's it over the scope of let's say 18 months, that could that could potentially be a couple of months of fucking time that
Absolutely.
you that was wasted. And it's like, fuck, if you could crush that and move past it, like,
I did some rough math recently because I was talking to somebody about a project and they were asking, well, how long did it take you to do? And I broke it down to averaging. It took me, I did all the editing. It took me, I want to say, close to 12 to 14 hours to edit each chapter. And each chapter is the song like a song. So
yeah,
12 to 14 times 7 hours. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's not including the shooting of it, which, it was two 12-hour days for each video. So like we're racking up like over over 500 hours of working on this project.
holy fuck,
Over 500 hours. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean like when you put it into perspective like that, it's like, yeah, there was absolutely like days of like, fuck, I cannot do this. I don't think I
yeah,
can do this. Um, but it's one of those things where it's like you're your own worst enemy, man, and you just kind of push through. If you believe in a project that staunchly, you owe it to yourself to just like go balls to the wall. And this is living proof of that.
yeah, fuck, dude. Like that is, I think that is such a like, for me, that is such a powerful thing because we as humans, and if this is the next concept, I'm gonna you and I are gonna have to talk through concepts because I'm into it. But I think we as humans, there's so many questions and like, what do I do? How do I get through it? Right? Where you're just there's so much stress where you can't think straight.
Yeah.
I There's got to be something psychological or psychological way to like just quash that because people go through it fucking not even just with like film and writing and shit like that, but your day to day, you're out there working
Life
and
stuff. Life stuff.
yeah,
Sometimes it's fucking hard just to get out of fucking bed, dude. I get it. I completely
yeah,
get it. But it's one of those things where it's like you are way stronger than you give yourself credit for. And just being able to just like put your head down and say, just fucking make it happen, dude. Like you'd be surprised how how fragile and yet how resilient the human fucking spirit is.
hell yeah, God, it fucking is just like babies. Those
Yeah.
motherfuckers are resilient as shit. You're like dropping them off balconies like Michael Jackson and shit.
Babies terrify me. That is one thing. No kids for me. I'll stick to dogs forever.
Oh, trust me. I have kids, but they
Yeah.
were my wife's before we fucking met.
Oh,
So
okay.
like none of my own. She's like, I can't have kids. I'm like, cool, I don't fucking want any. She's like, but I have to. I'm like, that's fine.
Like the hard part ish is kind of
Yeah.
done, and now it's just like, all right, we'll just figure out the day to day.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no changing diapers.
Right.
There's, like, fuck that. I'm not carrying this thing around with that.
No, no. To get back to your point that you had mentioned, like next concepts. I don't want to reveal anything before we're ready, but I will say that we are cooking our next album now, and
Of
and
course you
the
are.
concepts we have to, and the concepts are rolling, and I'm very very excited to delve into what we're working on next, because I think it's poignant, and I think it will resonate. It's a logical next step, I think, and that's all I can really say for now.
Okay. Like, I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it.
Mhm.
Like, I'll take fucking. I was thinking about that today. Like, I cram so much shit into my brain all the time. And
Yeah.
I notice it because my office gets real messy. And then I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, I got to clean it up. And then when I clean up my office and then I kind of straighten my brain out, and I'm like, okay, back to cramming shit in my fucking brain.
You've like organized it to a point where now you can just like fill it with more shit, and then you have to
Yeah.
organize it again and clear
Yeah.
it out the clutter, and then you fill it with more shit. That's just, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's life. I wish I was a lot more like focused on that kind of shit, on organizing like as I go because it would probably save me a lot of fucking time.
Yeah, but if that's your process, man, that's your process, you know? Like if you're getting
Just,
shit done, it doesn't matter how the sausage gets made, as long as it tastes good, right?
yeah, usually, I guess. Do you guys have Scrapple there?
We do have Scrapple in PA. I am personally not a fan. It kind of like weirds me out a little bit.
A lot. Yeah.
Um, but I know many people who enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's funny. I don't know a lot about Scrapple other than like it's all the parts that are unwanted or that like okay, it's a fucking hot dog.
I was
It
gonna say it's the same thing as a fucking hot dog, and I have no problem with that. So I don't know.
yeah. Now and but people are like ketchup or syrup with
What do you mean?
Scrapple. This
Oh, I see what you're saying. Ooh. I mean, I don't really eat Scrapple, so I can't wait
yeah.
on that one. That's interesting. I've never considered that. Huh.
Pay attention. Next time you go out, like watch people because they will be,
Oh, I'm gonna
either
call people. I'm gonna be like, who's a fucking ketchup eater? Who's a fucking syrup eater?
yeah. Yeah, I guess I would be more inclined to syrup, but I'm not a huge like Scrapple guy.
Yeah, yeah.
It,
Huh. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to
yeah.
pay attention to that now.
Yeah, weird little fucking things. When you got the weird brain, it's like I noticed this.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
whatever. So like let's say 12 months out,
yeah.
okay? Album came out May 8th. When did the film come out?
We had a premiere in Philly on July 23rd. It dropped on Thunderflix July 24th. So
Okay.
super fresh.
So let's say July 24th, 2027. Where do you hope the album and film have what, I don't know, glass ceilings have they broke or what like thresholds do you hope they cross?
Mhm. By that time, and this is kind of revealing some behind the scenes stuff, which I'm cool with doing. We're looking to submit it to a bunch of festivals and do some festival runs, um, like film festival kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Put it up for some award season kind of things. And I can announce this. I don't want to give a date, a hard date, but I can tell you that we are already in talks to produce a special edition DVD CD combo,
Oh,
so
nice.
so that people will be able to get their hands on the actual film itself. And it'll have a bunch of other cool things like some behind the scenes features and some commentary and that kind of shit. So it's worth, if you're a fan of IATT and you want to kind of like get into the nitty gritty and like really like, be a part of like this whole film journey with us. I think it's going to have a lot of really cool Easter eggs and insider baseball kind of stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I want that thing should open up with, oh my God, I don't know that I could fucking do this. You guys better fucking help. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I think that there's some behind the scenes footage of me like having panic attacks and shit like that. Funny fact. So I get reoccurring styes from stress. You ever have like a sty, like where you're like your eye like
yeah.
I get them from stress, and it happens from insomnia. So I'll stress, I won't sleep, and then I'll develop a sty. And I think out of, if we broke the film down into 7 chapters, I think I've had a sty in at least 4 of them. Just like throughout the 18 months of making this thing, I've had like 4 styes like throughout production, like just like from stress of all the fucking shit.
You're like, you motherfucker, and you're like cussing your fucking style.
Yeah.
Fucking son of a buck.
Yeah. The guys make fun. They say it's like the Forrest Whitaker eye, like one eye's like bulging and one's like real small. It's it's just part of the process, you know what I mean? Like
That's it,
no
dude.
pain, no gain, dude.
Well, I think everyone kind of has their thing. You are a sty in the eye kind of guy, apparently. You
That's how
know,
much stress, yeah, comes out. Yeah.
it manifests. Yeah, it is much better than going through like a killing spree or something.
Yeah, I guess I'll take a sty in the eye over snapping any day.
Yeah, yeah. What was there was a guy, I I don't know that he like snapped, but he was he on Route 66 or something, had a hamburger stand, and what he would do is he would kill people essentially, and then he would feed the guests.
Wait, is this for real?
Yeah,
Holy shit. That's brutal as fuck. That's brutal as fuck. That has in itself is its own concept for like a death metal album.
100%, dude. Like, could you even a black metal, death metal, thrash album, like whatever, like it
Oh
would
my
you
gosh.
could fucking go like off in so many directions.
That's
Go ahead,
wild.
go ahead and write it down. I don't even need credit for it, but
Well, maybe not this next album because we're kind of locked in what we're doing. But like, I think that idea is so gold. Someone needs to take the ball and run with that. And I can see
100%.
it now. Like I'm like a big picture kind of marketing guy. So I'm like, you have like the album come out, and then like you do like a whole like partnership with like a restaurant, and you have like burgers and stuff like that, and like you
Oh
just have.
yeah,
Oh man, that is such rich content to just fucking like delve into. I love it.
dude.
I love it.
Kuma's Corner would go fucking ape shit over
Yeah.
something like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
fucking cool. That's
that would
fucking
be so fucking wild.
wow.
So with the album, we talked about film. Obviously, I'm all over the place. Thank you, ADHD.
I'm
Um,
with you. It's all good.
yes. What kind of physical media do you have of the album?
Right now it's on we have it on CD, shameless plug, and vinyl too. So fans can pick up either or. I think we are like running low right now on vinyl. I know that Black Lion Records is carrying it for our European friends, and Invima Records is carrying it in North America. They're based out of North Carolina, I want to say. We've got a couple copies too, and the best way is to get it from us. However, those two guys are carrying it now. Um, in the future, I would love to do like another reprint, like a special edition one.
Yeah,
Maybe update some artwork and maybe like do like a real funky color vinyl. Um,
dude,
let's see.
because my fucking brain is like,
Yeah, let's see.
okay, I got two of them that I'll pull out right now. This one is it's the most recent Megadeth album.
I've okay, I've had my eye on that thing, dude. That is crazy looking. I
Yeah,
love that. I love that.
yeah. That's like the fucking dude, the liquid filled is
I would love to do something like that, but like red's been done already. I was thinking like either black or like a purple, like might be kind of fucking cool, like some kind of like shit like that. Damn. Okay, what do you got?
so this is a band out of Evansville. They're amazing. They're a stoner band called
Okay,
Fairy Ring.
okay. That's pretty fucking dope. Look at that.
Yeah,
Damn. So, dumb question. When you put it on your turntable and you let it run, does it
I
like,
don't.
okay, just purely just to admire.
Yeah, because so your heaviest record is about 180 grams, right? This is essentially what they do is they take two records, they press them together, and then they insert the liquid.
Oh,
So
Dove. Of course it would have to be fucking super thick. That makes total sense. Yeah.
so even at 140 grams per record, which is probably about where it is, 120,
That's
140, and then you throw in
crazy.
the liquid. I'm not putting that on the turntable because it'll fuck up the turntable, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Still
Yeah,
fucking cool though, man. That's still fucking cool.
yeah,
I
it
love
is.
that.
It's super rad. I've got another one. I'm not gonna pull it out, but I've got another one that's got cherry blossoms pressed inside it.
Oh shit, like an inclusion into it. That's fucking cool. I've never, dude, the shit that we could do nowadays with music,
Yeah.
I'm all about presentation,
Yeah.
and I fucking appreciate when people go outside the box and like really like do something like interesting to like elevate their project. Uh,
Yep.
I love that kind of shit, dude. So that fucking scratches my itch for me. That's fucking cool.
That, well, so me too. It's one of my favorite labels is Pelagic Records
Hmm.
out of Sweden, I think.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Yeah, so I like them because they take such care in the packaging, like the entire package all the way down to the vinyl. Like they come out with, I feel like they were at the forefront of like making just chef's kiss fucking designs, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, I mean, as a graphic designer, as an artist, that nothing gets me more excited than fucking like a great presentation, a cohesive presentation from a band that
Yeah.
like it elevates everything so much. And it also makes me kind of sad thinking about how we consume music now, like just like digitally, like people don't even like listen to full albums anymore. It's like they just like cherry pick like just the single and then you're good.
Well, so I think that it's always been about the same, right? Like when we were kids, I did a lot of tape trading,
Okay.
right? So I didn't get a lot of like full albums. It was a lot of like songs from a bunch of different bands.
Mm,
So like the streaming thing now, like I understand the playlist. It's a great way to like share it. It sucks that the artist isn't getting the radio money like they used to. But
yeah.
the reality is those of us who are really into it,
Mhm.
dude, sit down, throw your headphones on, put the fucking record on, and like just immerse yourself in the artwork. I mean, luckily I got my kids into it too, which is super fucking rad.
Oh, cool. That's what's
Like,
up.
see, my daughter will like throw on a fucking record, start cleaning her room. She's
Mhm.
just in there singing, and I'm like, yes,
Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh
you
yeah,
know,
I love that. I love that. I mean, like, obviously, as someone who like works on concept albums, like the value of like a full experience when you put on an album from start to finish is like that's the goal, man. You want to take somebody on a fucking journey. You want to transport someone out
you
of
want no skips, dude. Like,
their mundane life and like here, take this fucking journey.
yeah.
I've laid out the map. Enjoy, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's so that brings up a really good point and another question. Like, do you find it hard in today's world to find people who will listen from front to back, or do you think that do you feel like people who listen to IAT specifically are like just picking songs off of like each album or EP?
I think generally our fan base has come to expect that we are doing a full journey when we're like writing our stuff. We don't really write songs just to like this like these four songs out of this like 8 song album are our prime. We
Yeah,
we don't really write stuff like that. We're like we really focus and like hone our craft about like making a journey and like each song like plays off of the next. There's like repeating themes that come out throughout the album. So like if you're listening to track 2, like look out for track 6 because you might get something that harkens back to that kind of shit. That's the stuff that gets us jazzed. And I think our fan base has kind of like come to expect that from us. Granted, the time that we live in, like people are consuming singles and things like that, and that's fine. I mean, if that's the gateway to get you in, but like we encourage people to take the full journey, dude. Like come down the rabbit hole. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah, well, especially people who buy vinyl, right?
Yeah,
You find like I don't want to put a record on just to listen to one song. I can get that
yeah,
somewhere else, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But man, give me that full vinyl experience. I'm in the artwork. I can read fucking lyrics.
That's some of the best part, dude. Like
Yeah,
being able to open up the fucking artwork, like read the lyrics, look at the fucking pictures and all the fucking art. Like that takes that like someone like put love into that shit, dude.
yeah,
So it's I think it's invaluable and I'm happy to see that people still love it, you know? People still love it.
yeah. Dude, a lot of us do. Well, I mean, obviously you do. I do,
Yeah.
you know. my kids who aren't fucking kids anymore, they're adults.
Mhm.
Um, they're into it, but I think also with vinyl, I think right now is a little challenging because the money isn't necessarily there. So like it seems like people are more apt to buy the CDs and the tapes because it's a lower threshold to purchase. It's not such a big like out of pocket expense. But
Yeah.
they will also do a shirt or something with it too.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Fully the vinyl is like a very specific collector's kind of thing, more so than like how you're consuming the media now.
Yeah.
Generally speaking. I will say that one of my favorite haunts, um, a local bar does vinyl nights, and people bring their vinyls to the fucking bar, and like you sign your shit up, you tell them what side you want to play from what vinyl, and the good times roll, and it's popping in there because people love like to be able to like sit and listen to fucking vinyls, and you hear cool shit that you haven't heard before, and people bring all kinds of genres, and it's a special thing, dude.
We've got the same thing. Thursday nights are vinyl night at the local dive,
Yeah.
but they also do Metal Monday.
Okay.
So it's two bands. It's
Yeah.
a it's a free show, and it's a guaranteed crowd every fucking Monday.
What's the venue?
Mag Bar.
Magbar? Okay. I've heard of
Yeah.
it. I've heard of it.
Yeah. If you want a connection, like we can connect out of here and I'll get you connected with them.
Yeah, cool.
Uh, it's it's super fucking rad. The bar pays the band to show up. And so the band, it's like it's a free show. The least amount of people I've seen in there is 40 people.
Mhm.
The I shouldn't say this publicly, but the room holds 85. I know that
Seen it packed.
oh 160 paid for for one show. So
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Isn't that kind of awesome, dude? Like sometimes some of those like small divey spots put on the fucking best shows. You know what I
it's
mean?
the dude, it's the energy.
Yeah, that's really what it comes down to. It like I love, don't get me wrong, I love playing on a nice cushy stage with like the nice proper lighting and I have my space and I'm all fucking set up and that shit. And that's fucking great. Love that. And I love like a big crowd. But sometimes some of the most intimate shows where you've got maybe like 100 people crammed in like a small dive bar,
Yeah.
like shoulder to shoulder, sometimes those nights are fucking electric.
Well, you can't, it's that's where I have such a challenge. We've got a great venue, a bunch of great venues here, that great sound systems, great lights, great stage, all of that, good accommodations for the band, which is fantastic. But dude, if I go see a band and there's 100 people in a 500 cap room, the energy is completely different than if there's 80 people in a 100 cap room,
For sure.
you know,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
like it's I pref I prefer to see band. I I guess this is a toss up, I should say.
Yeah.
I like to see bands, the bands that I like to see. I want the room to be packed for the band, but empty for me. You know what I mean? Like,
I completely understand. I completely understand. Yeah.
like I haven't been in a mosh pit in 15 or 16 years because the last one I got in, I blew my shoulder out.
We were playing a show recently and um I was standing in the crowd with like the first couple like opener bands just watching, enjoying the show, just like showing support. And there were these young kids. They had to have been like 17. They were fucking young. They were young. And they were like push pitting. And it warmed my heart up until one of these little fucking motherfuckers like slammed into me. And I'm like, all right, like I'm glad that we're keeping this shit alive, but like don't do it near the fucking old head. Like go over
Yeah.
there. Leave me my fucking beer alone.
I love that you're doing it. Get the fuck away from me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I 100%, I'm so with you. Like I stopped going to some shows because like I'm not going to name the band. It's a very large band
Okay.
from the area that played a very small show. Um, I wasn't there 30 minutes, and there was someone who tore their fucking ACL or MCL or something and were on the floor like surrounded by people protecting them, and
Mhm.
someone else had broke their fucking leg, and it was just like, I'm like, we're 30 minutes in, dude. You guys
Yeah,
aren't even going to see the
start
fucking
strong.
headliner.
Yeah.
Like, like, fuck that. I don't need to be any part of that shit.
But all yes, but also you were young once,
I,
and I was that fucking asshole
yeah.
jumping on top of people, like, 20 years old, fucking jumping on top of people and fucking push pitting and fucking circle pitting and like just like banging my head up against the fucking front of the stage, like into the speakers and like swinging my hair around and shit like that. Like I get it. I was
Oh
there.
yeah. Like,
Now I'm
I,
just
I,
old. I just want to enjoy
I
the show.
right. Like, I am not saying fuck them for doing it by
No.
any means, right?
Mhm.
Like, I'm glad they still have that energy.
Yeah.
I just don't. Like, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, let the next wave take that up, you know?
Yeah. So I've seen a lot of discussions on like the crowd killing.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Um, I mean, to be honest, like at black metal shows and like fucking like prog shows, like you're not really getting a lot of that shit. That's more like slam and like deathcore and that kind of shit. And
Yeah.
we haven't played in those kind of circles in a long time now. Um, I'm of the mindset, dude, that everyone's coming to the show. Everyone's paid money to have a good time. No one paid to get fucking pummeled. You know what I
Right.
mean? No one paid to get pummeled. So like just don't be a dick. Like there's etiquette. You can absolutely throw around your friends and stomp around and fucking like dance and like have a good time. Like, but there's etiquette to it. And you don't be a fucking dick. If you knock someone down, you pick them up. You know what I mean? Like that's the
Yeah.
kind of shit. And I feel like now I sound like a fucking old head on a soapbox. I feel like some of that etiquette's lost now. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
because it is, right? Like, I
Oh,
think it's kind of like everything, right? Like, we were taught something, we taught the next gen something, the next gen, like, I don't know how old you are. I'm 50. So, like, there's
don't
a
push
jet.
forward.
Okay, yeah. So we've got, there's a little younger generation, and then there are the kids who are like, and I call them kids because you're like late teens, early mid 20s, and
Yeah.
there's very little etiquette. They're just like, oh, watch this. I can fucking like, dude.
I mean, again, like in the circles that we're traveling in now, like we don't really see a lot of that, but I know that it exists. I see the fucking clips on social media and shit like that. So, um, kids, don't be fucking dicks.
Don't. Right? Dude, that is, especially in the world of metal. I don't care what fucking world of metal you're in. It is such a, the world itself is really so small.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to be an asshole to someone, everyone else will find out.
Mm-hmm. It's so true. Metal is an awesome community, but everyone knows someone. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's like it's that like Kevin Bacon, like 3 degrees of separate,
The,
whatever the fuck it is. Everybody knows everybody in some capacity. So don't be a fucking dick.
I, it's so funny you said Kevin Bacon. Like, I understand, 6 degrees to Kevin Bacon or
That's what it is.
whatever.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. So I was literally middle of the night scrolling on my fucking phone.
As one does.
Kevin Bacon popped up.
Okay.
So he has something, it's 6degrees.org, I think is what it is. Or maybe someone else has it. So
Mhm.
him and his brother are like, they're a touring band, and they're coming through here. And he's like, all you have to do is go here and sign up to nominate someone who does a lot for their community, and then we're just going to invite them out to the show as a big like thank you. And I'm like,
Okay.
just because you said Kevin Bacon, I was like,
Okay.
that fucking dumbass like commercial while I was scrolling at 3 in the morning
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
or
yeah. They
whatever.
got you. They got you.
Uh, they fucking 100% got me, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
But good, right?
Yeah.
I think we need to shine a light on those who are doing the good, because we see so much bullshit with those on who aren't doing the good, you know?
It's true. It's true. But honestly, dude, like just that's just the way that social media shines. Everyone, all like the shitty fucking like dumb shit gets a lot of attention. There's so much more good shit happening in the metal community, especially
Oh
than
yeah.
there is negative. Like truly, like on a day-to-day basis, there's so much camaraderie and people. I truly believe that like people generally want to see other people do good. You know what I mean? We're all
Yeah.
fans of this fucking shit, and it's a it's not mainstream to begin with. So like, I see for every bad fucking like shitty thing I fucking see about the scene, I see like 20 good things
Yeah.
or experience 20 good things, you know?
Yeah. I agree. Absolutely agree. I just hate that and I understand it's because the bad shit gets the clicks,
Yeah. Yeah.
but there's so much good shit out there.
Hmm.
So much.
Yeah.
When are you guys going on the road?
Funny you mentioned that. So we're doing a West Coast tour coming up in September. We've got a one-off show we're doing at the end of this month with our homies Narcotic Wasteland and Visitant in Scranton, PA. So not too far from home for us. We're supporting them on one of the stops for their tour. And then in
That's
September,
probably about the time they're going to be down here.
I think they are making their way down to you guys. But in September, middle September, we're embarking on I think it's 2.5 weeks, maybe. We're going to the West Coast. So we'll start in Chicago and we'll make our way up over to Washington, all the way down the coast. So we're doing California and all that fucking fun shit, Albuquerque, and we'll hit the Colorados and that kind of stuff. I'm trying to remember. Yeah,
Yep.
it's like 2.5 weeks. It's honestly the best way to find out is to go on IATT's website and look at our touring dates.
What's your website?
IATTrealm.com/touring. That'll take you right there. Check it out. I mean, look around the website while you're there. There's stuff about the film. There's stuff about the beer we released. We recently released a beer as a partnership with a brewery. And we were on the
What kind of
news.
beer?
It's a blackberry lager, and it's honestly, dude, it's fucking delicious. And I'm not just saying that because it's my beer. It's fucking delicious. It's fucking delicious. I have cans of it in my fridge right now. But it was so cool. We were on the news for it. So the news came down to the brewery and they were like, "Oh, this beer is like hopping right now and it's like connected to a band and all that stuff." And we were on like Fox 29 News. It was like fucking killer.
Hell yeah. So here's what I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
When you play with Narcotic Wasteland,
Yeah.
Austin, their drummer, will you pass him one of those beers to bring me?
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
I'll fucking hit him up here in a minute and be like, hey, dude, you're going to get a
Yep.
beer and bring it to me.
I'm gonna write myself a note right now.
Fuck yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
write a note right now.
So I haven't had a drink I haven't got drunk in like 3 years. I've had a couple of drinks here and there, but I stopped drinking for a while.
Okay.
Um, Not because I was an alcoholic. I was just fucking tired of it. Actually, I'll tell you the story real quick. So
Yeah.
we went to Indianapolis. It was Pantera, Lamb of God, and Snafu.
Uh-huh.
Well, I met up with a buddy from Cleveland and a buddy from what's he in Versailles or Vincennes, Indiana. So we all
Oh,
met in Indianapolis and we went to Kuma's and fucking started drinking at like noon. And then we had another buddy come pick us up. We bought a couple of fifths, a bunch of beer. We went to the parking lot and partied. And dude, everything was great. I don't remember Lamb of God taking the stage. I don't remember Pantera taking the stage. And
okay.
I didn't, I wasn't like out of line in any way, but they said I rocked through the whole Lamb of God set. And then 2 songs into Pantera, I was like, I'll be back. And I was gone for the rest of the set. And
Okay.
they come to find me and I'm sitting there leaning against a pole eating fucking tacos and drinking water. They're like, "You all right?" I'm like, "I think so. I'm
Just
good."
got lost. You just got
Yeah.
lost, so to speak.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I was like, I paid a lot of money for those tickets. I don't want
I
to
was
fucking
gonna
be.
say, dude, like that's yeah, that is a show to miss.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
It happens. But
It does happen. It happens.
yeah, so that's why I was like, I think I'm gonna sober up for a while.
Just take a
Uh,
little break.
yeah. But
Yeah.
dude, I'm excited to try the beer now because
Yeah, I'm not hyping it up too much. It is really that fucking good. It has no
hell
business
yeah,
being good as it is. So we were fucking stoked. It was a cool partnership. Um and it's doing really well over there, so we're happy.
dope. That's fucking super dope. So you guys gonna work on a whiskey next or a vodka?
I could give you some insider info. We are currently working on some other partnership projects, and I think because it's getting colder out, we'll roll out a coffee. We've done a coffee in the past a couple years ago, and it went really well. It was a really big hit. Um, and then I think the company we were working with closed their doors, and we were kind of like, all right, well, that ship has sailed. Like, let's move on to a new venture. Let's try something different. So we didn't pursue a
Yeah,
coffee again. But it's been a couple years, and the beer's doing really well. So why the fuck not? I think that is what is in talks for possibly the fall/winter.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm a big coffee guy too.
Oh
God
yeah.
damn. Oh yeah,
What?
dude.
You know what's funny? I don't drink coffee at all.
I I have to limit myself to 2 cups a day
Okay, yeah.
because if I don't, I will literally like I like coffee so much I will just drink it all fucking day.
Okay, yeah.
But I also I got a buddy in Tampa, and literally all our texts are about fucking coffee.
Really?
So, yeah, dude, have you tried this? Oh my God, I like the fucking.
Okay. I will keep you posted to the progress on the coffee deal. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot and say too much. But it is looking like it'll probably happen uh end of fall, like winterish kind of vibe.
Dope.
So I will keep you in the loop and let you know. If you're a coffee fan, we'll send you out some
Oh
coffee.
yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm a coffee fan. I'll buy it. Just fucking let me
Okay.
know when it's up. I fucking don't mind.
Okay.
You're gonna give me a free beer, so I'll definitely buy the coffee.
Okay.
Holy shit, Alec, what is next for IAT this month?
What is next Friday this month?
Yeah, aside from I know you got the show.
Yeah, we've got the show. We're working on some special stuff for the show actually. I can give you a little bit of insider information on that too. So, obviously with the film, we had our film premiere and people have seen the film. We are working on a version of our live show that features elements of the film in it. And I think we're going to try and roll that out for this upcoming show in Scranton with Narcotic Wasteland. So that looks like probably some elements of the film playing with us as we're playing.
So that sounds really fucking cool.
Yeah,
That sounds like super fucking rad. So check this out. We have a place here called Planet of the Tapes. They have a video screen behind the stage.
yeah.
So when a band plays, they also play a movie.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Do they play just like a random movie? Like they'll pick a movie just like to throw on behind the band kind of deal?
The band chooses the movie.
Okay. Well, would you say it's called Planet of the Tapes?
Planet of the Tapes,
That
yeah.
sounds prime for us to just fucking come there and just play our fucking set with the fucking film behind it.
Yes.
Please, okay, when we're done this interview, like please send me the information and we'll talk and we'll exchange shit afterwards too.
Oh,
But like
for sure, dude.
send me the
Like,
info because that sounds when we do take this film on the road, um, that sounds fucking awesome.
you're not that far from us at all, dude. And it is like, you know, Louisville, we are so fucking weird here
I love
that
it.
that is exactly what we want to do. Plus, I think the community this area would 100% get around something like that. Like my whole thought is, man, if you guys are fucking playing the music with the movie running behind you, how fucking dope would that be?
Yeah. Like I said, that's the goal is to do it live and do it with a full pit orchestra, like kind of have like we'll have like a like violin and cello and flute and all the elements of the album there live. However, we can do it now. We're playing the full album in its entirety now on this upcoming tour.
Yeah.
So we can absolutely make that happen in Louisville. That'd be fucking clutch, dude.
Yeah. I fucking 100% agree. I want to experience that shit. Like,
All right, we will make it happen, dude. We'll make it happen.
fuck
Mark
yeah,
my
we
words
will.
right here. What's the time? 4:25.
425.
Well, okay. On August 6th.
425. Do you know where your brain is at?
Right
Like,
here.
that's duh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's oh shit. Yeah, for sure, dude. Like I think that would be so fucking awesome to be able to do that. That venue I think often is overlooked because it's kind of tucked away.
Yeah.
Dude, it'd be fucking perfect for that because it's what do they hold 120 people, something like that.
So a nice tight audience.
Yeah,
Cool, man. That's fucking
yeah.
cool. Let me ask you a question. I know you had mentioned another venue before.
Magbar, yeah.
What is your like if you were to like to recommend a place for a band to play, what is like your go-to like
So depends on size,
Mhm.
right? Like if we're looking at 100-ish crowd, the two that I would suggest would be Planet of the Tapes or Magbar.
Okay.
Okay. If we're looking at 3 to 500, I would really shoot towards Portal.
Mhm.
Portal is such a fucking awesome space, dude. Great sound system, killer lights. It's about a 500 cap room.
Mhm.
Like everywhere, you could probably cram more people into it, but um,
Mhm.
500 is still like relatively comfortable. And
Yeah.
they've got a badass like art space behind the like I'm gonna call it backstage, but like
That's
all the
up.
concert goers can go and like check it out. There's a tattoo shop, a spa, a fucking hair salon,
Cool.
and like a trading card game place back there too.
I
Uh,
generally ask these questions like when I'm doing an interview, just because I want the input of someone who is in the area who knows. Like,
yeah,
I could ask other bands like as they tour through, like, hey, what spot did you play at that you really liked? I want to know like from like someone who's going to the show, like a fan, like where do
yeah.
you like to see music?
It's dude. You know, luckily, I think for being a local, you kind of have you always have your choice.
Sure.
Well, you know, your spots that you frequent. Like Metal Monday for me, that is one that I constantly tell people go to fucking Metal Monday
Mhm.
because it's not going to cost you anything to get in. You're going to see some super fucking rad bands and you're going to meet some people that you're like, oh, I thought he was a fucking weirdo. Well, he is, but he's cool, right? Like,
I feel you. I feel you. That's what's up, man. That's cool.
yeah. So, yeah. All right, Alec, I don't want to keep you all night, dude. Let's connect on the socials
Okay.
and I'll get you contact for Planet of the Tapes and Magbar and we'll fucking see what we can make happen.
Cool, man. That sounds awesome.
Oh yeah, dude. Thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you. And I just again, let's plug IATT's website. Go to iatrealm.com. We've got the tour coming up, so please go to our website and look at the tour dates and see if we're coming to a city near you. If you haven't heard yet, we made a feature-length film that you can watch now. If you're a fan of the album, you should definitely check out the film. It's the album plus, and you can watch it on Thunderflix. If you like shit that's like weird and artsy fucking shit, like Pink Floyd's The Wall, but like a black metal version, like it's probably up your alley. Aside from that, the tour coming up, so we will hit the West Coast. Am I forgetting anything else, man? I mean, like I'm in like plug mode, like
Beer, coffee.
beer, coffee.
Oh yeah.
But the beer's out. So if you're in like the Jersey area, come to Stratosphere Brewery and ask them about the IAT special. Ask for the draft away. Um, and I can't think if I'm missing anything. You know what? Follow us on social media because that's where all the fucking information's happening. So like on our Facebook, our Instagram, we're on Bandcamp. You could find us streaming on Apple and Spotify and wherever you get your flavors of music, you could find us. And please listen to Etheric Realms of the Night.
And buy the record or the CD, whatever you prefer.
Please. And merch.
And merch. Yes.
We've got
Buy it
tons of
all.
t-shirts. We've got tons of t-shirts. Oh, go to our web store at merchbooth.com/IAT and you can see all the designs. I do all the artwork for all the designs, so you can
No
support that way.
way.
That's what happens when you're an artist.
That is the truth. Hell yeah. Free
Yeah.
labor, right? Like,
I mean, who else would I rather have doing it?
that's the truth. That's the truth. All right, awesome. Alec, thanks, dude. I fucking appreciate you more than you know.
Thank you very much, buddy. It was a pleasure talking to you. And
Oh
we'll
yeah,
we'll connect off this and we'll talk more shit.
for sure. Have a great night, man.
You too, buddy.
Thanks. See ya.